Hey guys, welcome back to Flutter for Beginners. This is part 13 of the series, and in this video we are going to continue building our login screen. So in the previous video we basically built a very basic looking UI for the login screen, right? So in this video we are going to focus more on the logical aspect of the login screen. Like, you will learn how to navigate to the pages and how you can pass the messages, and also you will learn how to validate the form. Like in the previous video I told you, right, why we are going to use text form field, because text form field enables us to validate the form, right? So we will learn how to do that. So let us just, without wasting any more time, just start. So before we start, let me just go through the changes in the UI which I made off screen. So first change I made was just include a text widget saying the login, right? And just change the circular radius size. I from 14 I just made it 18. And the major change I have done in this login button, right? So I basically gave it a padding, insist all 14, so the login button looks a bit bigger, and I have also given it border radius of 22, so it looks more rounded. Well, yeah, it's still not the best looking UI, but I can work with it. And the next change I made was this. I have just made few more files called register page file, and I basically just copied this login screen code here, and I replaced all the login with the register and deleted these two buttons, forgot password and register, right? And I did the similar thing for the forgot password. Here, instead of just removing these two buttons, I also removed the second field, just to have this email where you can type in your email and the standard forgot password stuff. So now let us just get on with this video. Now, as you can see, I have a function called a function called validator of type string, and it is accepting a value of type string as well, right? So what is it is basically going to do, if the passed value is null, then it will return this field cannot be empty, else it will do nothing, null, right? So it is just like, for example, you are using Gmail or any other app which requires you to log in, and you just leave this field, email or password, any of these field empty, and you try to hit this login button. The app gives you warning, right? Like, this field is mandatory, it cannot be empty. Or else, if you can also have advanced validators, like uh, you can have separate validator for email and password to check if the email is in correct format or not, or like password is strong enough or not, just stuff like that. So basically those are handled by the front end, because you really want to have your backend as stress free as possible. So now let us focus on how to get this validator working, right? So before we can work on this, so these text form fields are part of this overall this form, right? Let me just quickly show you that. See, here is the form in which these two text form field are there, right? Now what we need to have, we need to declare some variables. Let us first of all, let us have a global key for the form, right? And we can call it form field state. Okay, and let us just call it a private function, a private variable key is equal to global key form field state. Okay, and now I can just use this key over here, underscore key. Okay, makes sense. Now let us have some text controllers. We need text controller to just control the text, for example email text and password text. Let me just quickly demonstrate that. Let's have some text editing controller. Okay, and let me call it email controller. Okay, and I can again say it as text editing controller. And now I can also have text editing. Oh, okay, I should just type it out. Text editing controller, password controller, right? Pass controller is equal to text editing controller. Okay, so basically we are going to use these three functions, right? Now I have assigned the form of the correct key for the form key, right? Here's a form key. Where's the form key? Yeah, right. And we have passed this to the parameter key. Okay. Now let me quickly set up the text editing controller. Okay, so I can here have a controller and just call my email controller. Okay, and for validator I can call validator. Now same here, controller, pass controller, and validator. Oh, not value key, sorry. Validator. Let me just save. And why did I create a breakpoint over here? Okay, never mind that. Okay, as you can see, we still it's not working, and it's not working because we haven't set up our login button yet. Where's the login button? Okay, I lost the login button. Okay, I found the login button. Now here you can check if key dot current state dot validate, right? Okay, and let's say it's not validate. So what will happen if we are not validating, right? So we will just return, like we will not do anything, and else we can do print, not printf, sorry, print hello. Okay, and I just realized that we have done a blunder. Okay, first of all, okay, we can have a value dot is equal to null, or we can simply say is empty, right? So, like value is just empty, we can also say that. And also I actually didn't want to I don't really have to use form field state here. I actually have to use form state, because we are validating the entire form, not just a single field, right? So we have to use form state instead of form field state. Okay, and is there anything else I'm forgetting? I guess we are okay with okay for now. Let me just save it, and of course we will get some error. Let me just quickly restart the app and go through my breakpoints. Okay, why did I create so many breakpoints? Okay, now let me just try to print. Okay, cannot be empty. Okay, we are getting cannot be empty, and I just realized I forgot to tell the default border. That's awkward. Let me just quickly fix that border. So I can just simply copy this and just paste it over here. And let me just restart the app and again go through the. Okay, now we can see we are getting something. So I can do this thing again for this. Okay, I can simply just copy it there. Where's the emails? Okay, wow, actually I'm confused now. Here I guess I have a extra comma. Okay, let me reload the app, and as you can see we have a bordered login button. Okay, so now we can validate the email, right? And you can have a specific this as well, right? And I can have a password, and now let us see, and we get the hello. That's awesome, I guess. And I guess this is about validating. If you really want, you can make a function, a separate function, for example Where's the validate function? Yeah, here's the validate function, right? This is validator. You can also have a function, like just create a function called email validator and check if the email is in correct format or not. So that's up to you. Now we will move on to the navigation part. Now let us see how we can navigate to the different pages. Now, for example, we want to navigate to the forgot password page, right? So what we can do, we can just simply call this navigator. Okay, this navigator dot push. Okay, and in the push, as you can see, what does this push do? Basically, it creates a route, basically a navigator route, and it just pushes the pages on the current page. So now let me just quickly see that. Navigator.push, okay, and the push takes two parameters. One is a build context and other is the route. So now let us just give this a route. It's actually a material route. Okay, let me just quickly type it out then. Material page route, okay, and we get a builder. Let's see what is the builders. Okay, we just have to pass a context, right? Let's just quickly pass a context again. Context, and we can have an inline function, and it will lead to what will it get to? Okay, actually, okay, let me just quickly go and check the name of the widget I just want to pass, right? Where's the, okay, forgot password screen. Okay, forgot password screen, and just press enter. It will auto import that, right? And let me just quickly reload the app and go through the breakpoints which I have created by mistake. And let me just try. Let me just click on this forgot password, and as you can see, I have got this reset password screen. So that's cool, I guess. And let me just try to go back, and as you can see, I went back because it is basically just creating a stack of the pages and the routes, which, so it's just like a route where the pages is getting stacked on each other, and when you press back, it just pops the page from the memory, right? From the stack, sorry, yeah. So now let me just quickly do that for the register page as well. Where's the register page? Okay, let me just quickly type that again. Navigator, what I can do, simply I can just copy this from here and just paste it over here, right? And instead of calling it forgot password, we can call it register screen. And let me just reload the app, just one, and let's see. And as you can see, I have just basically copy pasted the login screen UI to the both of page to save the time. Now for the login, I don't really want to do this because for example, I've just forgot my password, and I'm like entering my email, and suddenly my pass it just it I just remember the password. Suddenly I remember the password. I can just press the back and go back to the login screen, right? But now, for example, you have logged in your app, right? Now, do you want to just press back to log out, or just want to exit the app, right? You just want to remain logged in but exit the app from the home screen, right? You don't want to press back and log out. You want to log out from the logout button, right? So what we can do, let me just quickly find again the login button. Yeah, here's the login button, right? We can just get rid of this print hello. We don't have to print hello, right? What we can do, navigator, okay, and again I can have, wait, push and remove until. Okay, let me just quickly press enter so we can read the function. Okay, so as you can see, I have a route which basically it will just push and remove every page which is in the memory until there's no other route left. Basically routing is false. Now I can just say the new route as again material page. Okay, come on, I have to type that material page route. Okay, let me just quickly press enter to have this. I can again build it context, just go to the where it can go, bottom nav bar. Let me just go over here, auto import. Okay, and let me just quickly reload the app. Now let me just try to click on the login, and as you can see we have logged in. And if I try to press this back, and just app just minimizes. So I guess that's awesome. Let me just quickly start the app again. And yeah, for now I'm not actually saving the state if like my app. Oh, come on. Okay, yeah. So the reason I got logged out because to save the state, if you were logged in the app and what username or password you put, you have to use some kind of local storage or shared preference to store the password and username locally, or just if you were logged in or not, the state. So that is the reason I logged out once I exited the app, and I have to restart the app. And here we have our login page back. Now let me show you how you can pass on the messages. Right now, for example, let's just see, field cannot be empty, right? So now let us go to the password. Okay, now let us say you want like in my profile you have an option to let the user rename. Wait, I just realized this OBS is running in the background, like it's just distracting me right now. Okay, now let me just quickly okay, let me show you how I can pass on. Like for example, if I will be using this forgot password. Okay, where's this forgot password page for the reset password, like to reset password if you forgot or you just want to change the password, right? For example, you are using your password for too long and you just want to reset the password because the old password you feel is basically got compromised or something, or you just for safety purpose you want to change, right? Now what you can do here, let's say if you have this a bool variable is forgot, right? Okay, you can have a final bool is forgot, and let me just adjust it over here, press it here, and for the key, and we can have a this dot is forgot. So this is cool, I guess. Now let me see. Now what I can do one thing, like if I want to see if is forgot. Oh, okay, wait, I forgot. This is the just a state, right? This is screen state, right? So we want to access the variable from the widget. So what we have to tell the parent, the parent is widget, right? So where's the, like this state is this child of this widget, right? So we can have we cannot simply say where's the hint text. Okay, it's over here. We have to call it a widget dot is forgot, right? And we can have a if is forgot, it is going to ask for the email, else it will ask for the new password. Okay, and let's have another text form field. Wait, let me just have one more text form field over here, and let's see if widget dot is forgot, right, a tertiary, and we can have a sized box, right, again a sized box of height 8, and if it's not, then just let me just instead of creating this much complication, I can just have, let me just have some space over there so I don't accidentally overwrite that as well. Is forward, right? If it's forward, I will have another, otherwise it will be height of 0. Okay, okay, so I have basically copied this. Okay, so now I can, what I can do here, widget dot is forgot. If it's forward, then I can I will just have a sized box. As I will have this text for field where I will ask for the, just confirm the password, like re-enter password. Okay, let me just restart, reload, and as you can see, we got the screen, red screen of death. Let's just overcome the death right now. Now where I have called the forgot screen, what I can do, I can just have is forgot, and let me just pass, we forgot the password, so let us just pass true, and let's just call in the reload the app, and let me just again reload the app. Okay, okay, come on, please just go away the breakpoints. As you can see, there's nothing changed because i'm not just like right now not passing true. Right now let us check this is true. Like let me just go over here, and we have this change password, right? Let me just go to the accounts page. There's this thingy. Okay, list style has this on tap, right? Now I can have for on tap, what did I have? Okay, I thought I will just copy paste the navigator again. Navigator dot push route. I can call in again material, come on, material page route builder. I can pass on, what can I pass? Yeah, I can pass context. Then I can just have this and have forgot password screen auto import. Let me just, okay, I was about to get the screen, red screen of that again. Forgot false. Okay, I guess it should work now. Let me see, change password, and as you can see, I got the new password. Re-enter the password, and I don't know why there's no space here. I guess I just messed up the which size box. Okay, reset password, size box is forgot. Okay, if it's forgot, then it should be 0, right? And if it's false, then it should be 8, right? Okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah, fine. So as you can see, this is the way you can pass on the password, and now we can instead of dummy user, we can have, you can also pass on the username over here. Like, let me just, so as you can see, I'm not actually, when I'm actually logging in, I'm not actually coming to this account page directly, right? I'm actually accessing this account page using the bottom navigation bar. So what I can do, let me just go to this bottom navigation bar, and the bottom navigation bar I can have, okay, it's a stateful widget, right? What I can have, I can have a final, let's say string, okay, and email. Okay, let's have an email, right? And we can have a constant bottom nav bar, this dot email. Okay, we can also just have a, we can like call this we can have a key, initialize a key, and we can say this is a super with key as this key, right? And also then I can where's the account page? Yeah, here's the account page, right? Let me just have this. Okay, account page is the stateless widget. That's good for me then. Final final string, not stateless widget. I was about to type stateless. Final string, again email, constant account page, this dot email. Okay, so we are passing the email over here, and then what I can do, instead of the text dummy @user.com, I can have email, right? Well, normally you don't do it like this. Whenever you are logging in, you are generating a user ID or some kind of token, which actually just fetches the all this data from the API or from the backend, right? So you can just store all those data instead of passing the username or email from the login screen. But this is just, I have to show if pages are not directly connected or indirectly connected, then you actually have to pass follow a passage, or like you have to first pass the required data from in the common link. So bottom navigation bar is the common link over here, right? And now what I can do in the account page, I can say email and this widget dot email. Okay. Now what actually I just realized I have to save all and reload the app. Okay, reload the app. Let me just have a this login and a non-null string must be provided. Okay, what did I forgot? Wait, I know where I messed up again. I'm really sorry for this. With the bottom navigation bar, yeah. Email is equal to now. Okay, yeah, why I was actually using this. Now let us say, remember this email controller, right? This email controller is responsible for all the like data and everything. So I can have an email. Where's the email controller dot text, right? And now I can just save this and again reload the app. Just go through the breakpoints. Now let me just quickly go. Okay, and log in, and let me just go, and as you can see, the email I typed is over here. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you're new here, then consider subscribing. I will be making more videos like this. So subscribing is free, and you can, if you change your mind, you can unsubscribe anytime. So I guess I will see you next time. Until next time, goodbye.